So I just had a pretty intense argument with my dad. I try to avoid those at all costs. I mean, he's in his mid 70s. My mom's 80. I don't set out to argue with them, but sometimes I feel it's necessary, especially to remind him who he is, because my father is a blue collar working class guy. He's worked in shops his whole life. He's been a janitor. He's been a bus driver. He's blue collar all the way. And my dad is so indoctrinated by corporate media, particularly Fox News, that he's just lost touch with who he is. And I had to verbalize who he is. I had to say, you are working class, Dad. You are not business class. And what you are watching is business class propaganda. And I pointed to his goddamn television that was playing Fox News. And once again, every time I show up there, Fox News is on. We try to avoid stuff. And some days I just got to give it to him. Once in a while, I just got to lay it on him and say, you're full of shit. You're living a lie. You're believing their lies. And you have literally forgotten who you are. And we're talking about Fetterman versus Dr. Oz, too, because I live in the state of Pennsylvania. We're talking about the Senate race. We're talking about how Dr. Oz isn't even from Pennsylvania, how he's a charlatan, how he's literally trying to buy a Senate seat, and how Fetterman is this working class guy, this blue collar guy. That kind of reminds me of my dad, just a regular guy. Okay, with strong working class values. And I was just trying to convey to my dad, you've lost them. You have to discover who you are again. My dad is so goddamn brainwashed. And I've lost most of my family to this corporate propaganda, this right-wing corporate propaganda, Fox News, and others like them. I don't know who these people are anymore. And I can always, meet them halfway or try to and say, listen, all corporate media is bad. MSNBC, CNBC, CNN, whatever. They're all bad, you see. They're all corporate media, okay? Corporate media wants a certain narrative played into the houses of everyday Americans. And this is oblivious information. This is information they don't process anymore. They just believe whatever they're told. I'm just so sickened by what has happened to my family. I try not to think about it. I really try not to, like I said, I try not to talk about it. I try not to think about it. I try not to engage with them about these things. And I just have to realize in just that I've lost them. Like I have to keep experiencing that I've lost my parents to right-wing propagandists, and I'm never getting them back. As much as I want them back, I am not getting them back. And I have to live with that, and I have to process that. And so many Americans have to go through this too. I'm not the only one. We're all going through this. We have all lost people to this wretched vomit propaganda on the right wing of the spectrum. And it hurts. It really hurts.